and that he feels to me someone who's never really experienced any form of love, and that he's got a real disconnect.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Welcome, new students, to Shiz University, where you can expect the unexpected.
You're green.
I am.
Jonathan, thank you so much for having me. Congratulations on the movie.
Thanks for having me.
And I think something that it's like a key element of the movie, it's being true to yourself.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you, how do you feel like being authentic led you to this movie? And if there was a moment in your life when defending your authenticity was particularly like more difficult?
I think it's hard to, there are moments to truly live authentically. You have to overcome obstacles and barriers. And I don't think that the conversation that I had with John Chu before being invited to play Fiyero was all about talking about what it means to be authentic and the journey of looking back and how, the quest to be able to be completely present in who you are. And I think if I hadn't made the decision quite early on in my career that I just wanted to be myself, and if that meant that, you wouldn't be, if you wouldn't be in movies, or because there are limitations, of course, in terms of who I am, but I wasn't going to risk or put in jeopardy my relationships or who I was. And I think that's true of everyone who's been invited to bring Wicked to the cinema screen. And I know it's true of John, and John talks very much about the need for representation, and the decisions that he makes in casting in this film is evident. And his understanding of pain and isolation, I think, is palpable throughout this. And of course with Cynthia, her pain is brought to the camera and with such skill and sensitivity and craft. And I know Ari is someone I can't wait for the world to see her defy all of everyone's expectations. So we all have that story, and I think we brought that to the film. And I was really moved when I watched it, because I think you can sense it.
Now you're talking about the casting and all the process of filming this movie. Was there something back in the beginning when you got involved with the film that you were a little bit like hesitating about, even scared of doing, but now looking back, it turned out to be one of the best parts of your experience?
I was nervous about Dancing Through Life, obviously. I was nervous about filling the Jodhpurs, the famous white Jodhpur brigade. Actually, Norbert Leo Butts, who played Fiyero in the original cast, sent me a very lovely message. And he said that he's very happy that I'm a new member of the Fiyero White Pants Brigade. So filling those trousers and boots, I was slightly nervous about, but the fact that Norbert's happy, I'm happy. So
how would you like people, because there's a lot of people who knows the musical, or have seen or read the scripts and everything, but when time goes by and people look back on your character, how would you like him to be remembered as?
Well, I hope that we've managed to shed a light on charm and what charm is. And I think depending on how it exists in someone, I think I wanted to show that it can be used as a defense mechanism, and that he feels to me someone who's never really experienced any form of love, and that he's got a real disconnect. And so I actually felt that watching the musical. Obviously on stage it's this huge spectacle, but the idea of coming in with a camera, you can really capture, hopefully, the nuance of someone yearning for more and a feeling of authenticity and meaning. And I think he finds that in Alphabet. So hopefully we show a different side to the trope of Prince Charming, a complexity to a himbo or a slightly vacuous charmer. Hopefully that's what people will look back and see.
It did. Congratulations. You did a great job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.